bit dry. Can you hear me all
Right.
right? Can you hear me now? Yeah. All right. I don't think I need this thing all tied up here. Let me untie it.
Yeah, we'll get him.
What you do? I'm short. That's good right there. Undo that. All right. We're good to go. Well, here's some lollipops. Anybody like lollipops? Come on. Come on, get some lollipops. They're good lollipops. Now, been doing comedy for a while. It's been a few years since I've been up on stage, but I try to be true to myself, but I'm a constant liar. Uh, it's been about 2 months ago, I went to the bowling alley, and believe it or not, I got kicked out of the old bowling alley for bringing my own shoes. Granted, they were golf cleats. They worked for me. They didn't like it, you know. Hey, I never went over the line one time. You don't even know how many strikes I made. Uh, I don't like to drink alone. That's why I have so many imaginary friends. Right, Tony? Yeah, okay. Uh, I painted a portrait of an imaginary friend of mine. And when I got done painting it, didn't look like anybody I knew. I'm like, do I know you? I was like, I thought you were Tony. You don't look like anybody I know. So, got to put down my paintbrush. I said, well, let me just walk to Kmart. So I started walking to Kmart, and I walked up and saw the woman there with her red little vest on, and walked up to her and said, how you doing? She said, I'm doing pretty good. I said, that's good. I said, can I ask you a question? She said, yes. I said, do you work here? She said, yes. I said, thank you. And I walked away. She didn't know what to think. She started crying. Like I said, Brian said I was a little strange. So I left Kmart, and believe it or not, I don't do this very often, but I crashed the party. I crashed the party, and I got in a fight with this little mousy bastard. His name was Chucky Cheese or something. He wouldn't give me any tokens, but I did win the fight. Got my tokens. Uh, so I used to be a daredevil. I used to like riding motorcycles and stuff like that. But now I'm getting a little bit old for that. So I just like to, when I get off work, get in my underwear and run around the house with scissors in my hand and a lollipop in my mouth. So that's about as crazy as you get when you get in your 50s. So you remember in grade school there was always this little kid that everyone picked on all the time. He was a nerdy kid. Everyone would pick on him. They hated him, and they would knock his books off out of his hand when he'd walk home. He'd get beat up. Remember that little kid? Didn't that hurt? I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. If I hurt you, Brian, you got your lollipop, so you're good to go. I was dating this girl, and I liked her a lot, but the only problem she had a hard time sleeping. So I came home from work one night, and she goes, I got to go to sleep. I said, well, take your sleep pills. She said, I ran out of sleeping pills. Can you go to the store and get me some? I said, I can't go to the store. I've already had a couple beers. Well, what am I going to do? How am I going to go to sleep? So I took her until she turned blue. We both had a pretty good night's sleep that night, but when she woke up next morning, her IQ was like, here was Forrest Gump. She was a little under Forrest Gump. I'm pretty proud of myself, too. I went deer hunting for the first time ever in my life, and I'm not kidding you. I shot the biggest deer out of anybody. I'm telling you, this thing weighed probably 850 pounds. I'm telling you, 850 pounds. Once I field dressed it and took the saddle off of it, it weighed, it was a little less. It weighed a little less, but, it was a doe. It was a doe. It didn't have any horns. There's a lot of strange things I like to do. I like to think outside the box while I'm sitting in a box. Make you think. It's pretty. I think that's funny. I got home from work the other night and there was no one home, so I started playing hide and go seek by myself. I was like, "Weave, where you at?" I went in every room. I can't find you. Where you go? I don't know where you at. I still don't know where the hell I'm at. I never did find me. I really didn't. I hope you all are having fun. Like I said, there's a few other strange things I like to do. I like to do relay races by myself. The handoff's incredible. I've never dropped a baton once. It's really good. Good job, Tom. I did good. I did good. I like to walk on the beach, but I don't like to get sand in my feet, so I walk on my hands. Really something strange I like to do is I like to play catch with darts. I've only done that once. I got out of that. I didn't like that very much. And actually, I like to. The funnest thing I like to do is play strip poker naked. Hey, you don't even need a deck of cards, really. I mean, you have a deck of cards. We're playing and everything. I'm like, I fold. What are you gonna do, Dad? Oh, I'm sorry. That's sick. I'm sorry. I like to shoot basketball players. They're just too tall for me. They make me feel. I don't like them too much. I'm kind of short, as you can see. I was dating this girl. I liked her a lot, but we dated for a while, and she was always complaining. Oh my gosh, you don't do the things that you used to do. You don't act like you used to do. I wish it was the way it used to be. I said, me too, before I met your fat ass. So I broke up with her, I think, or she left me. I can't remember which one it was. But I was dating this girl, and she was really nice. I liked her a lot, but she smoked cigarettes all the time. And I love women, but I'm not really into smoking. But I came home from work. She was vacuuming. She'd have a cigarette in her mouth. Vacuuming like this. Vacuuming. She'd be cooking dinner. Heck, I was making love to her the other night. I felt something cold on my back. It was an ashtray. Well, it could have been burn marks. So, doing a little bit better there. So I started going out with this, broke up with her. Started going out with this Chinese girl, and that was kind of different because our sex was incredible. It just seemed like every time we had sex, an hour later I was horny again. You'll get that when you get home. Think about it. I'm getting a little bit older now, so I'm starting to date older women, and that's weird because I remember when I was younger, you know, you'd be all excited about getting in bed with your girl, slide off their little panties and stuff. Now, like I said, I'm dating this 50-some-year-old woman, and I'm going out like I'm feeling this. I'm like, what the hell is that? It was tape. I'm taking off the pens. I'm like, what the hell? She goes, oh, honey, can you just put that in the corner? I'm like, it's been used. She goes, yeah, but it's only number one. Oh, okay. Oh, come on. That's all right. That's not dirty. That's not too dirty. I got a twin brother that's 6 years older than me. We look exactly different. It's amazing. I was walking around the flea market. I'm a people watcher. I was walking around the flea market, and there was this dude there. Like I said, I like tattoos and stuff like that. I got, tattoo here and everything. But the piercings got to go. This dude had piercings here. He had piercings here. He had piercings, big earrings here. They had like a bolt coming right out of his mouth like this. So I walked up to him like, dude, I had to ask a question. I said, dude, that had to hurt. He walked up to me and goes, I don't feel pain. So I kicked him in his nuts. And guess what? He's a liar. Because he dropped like a pancake. Oh, did that hurt? Oh, did that? Give me the damn bolt. That hurt. I know it did. I don't like liars. I was dating this girl. And when you start dating women, they always want to talk about how many people you've been with, when you've been with them long enough. And I'm like, this one girl I was dating, she's like, since we've been together for a while, how many women have you really been with? And I'm like, ooh, about 20. She said, oh my gosh. She goes, I've been with hundreds of them. I'm like, God dang, you've been jabbed more times than Muhammad Ali. I said, you're killing me. So I left her. Had to. You can't blame me. I couldn't do it any good. Who wants a lollipop? Anybody else want a lollipop? Another lollipop? Watch your head. Boom, there you go. I'll tell you that later. You might be liking them. My mom tried to abort me when I was a baby, but I don't remember. I was too young. Figured that one out. I was window shopping the other day in my neighborhood. Neighbors don't have a sense of humor. They really don't. How many people are, hope there's not too many kids here. How many people are into sex out there? Everybody. Everyone loves sex. I'm into sex. I had, this is a true story. I'm going to change the name. So if there's little kids out there, please don't pay attention to this, but I was dating this girl, and we were sitting on the couch. And we were watching TV. This was back in the 70s. We had a little portable TV, and we were sitting on the couch like this. I'm like, come on, it's time to fool around a little bit. Her mom was in the bedroom. She was taking a nap, so I'm like, come on, let's fool around. She's like, okay. So I go, we just pull our pants kind of down a little bit, and then we start, and we started hearing this stuff at the front door going, shh. I'm like, oh my God. So we're like this, jumping. And it was her dad. He walked in. He goes, what are y'all doing? I said, nothing, just watching TV. He said, okay. So he went back in the back bedroom, and I remember I heard him talking to his wife, and I was like, oh my gosh, this ain't going to be good. So I heard the mother call, I'm going to change her name. Her name, we'll call her Lee. Said, Lee, can you come back here for a minute? I'm like, oh my gosh. I said, whatever you do not tell your parents we were doing it. She said, I'm not stupid. I'm not going to do that. So she went in the back room. She came out about 10 minutes later. She went, my mom and dad said that you got to go. I said, you didn't tell them we were doing it, did you? She said, no. I just told them you were fingering me. Oh, that's bad. That's a true story. I'm serious. Boom, out the door. I was gone. Who's into kinky sex out there? Come on. Who likes sucking toes? Admit it. Who likes sucking toes? Brian. Come on, you do. Oh yeah, I used to do it all the time, man. My mom would giggle. All right. Hey, let's have fun tonight. Y'all have fun. Let's rock and roll. Thank you.